Hello and welcome to the Virtual Open Day Accommodation Talk. My name is Robin Walsh and I'm the Head of Residential Services for Bournemouth University. I'm going to be talking to you today about all things accommodation here at Bournemouth University. We've got you covered with a wide range of accommodation options, both on and off campus, in halls of residence and BU managed housing. All accommodation comes with good transport links to the university campuses, cycle storage, internet connection, laundry facilities and on-site staff, as well as our great ResLife BU community. I'm going to go into more detail about that over these next slides. Before I do that, I just want to say Bournemouth and Poole are great places to live with plenty of things to do. You can find more about the local area by watching the welcome talk and the videos in the location section near the bottom of the Virtual Open Day page. Okay, so I'm going to be covering off topics including ResLife BU community, what accommodation we offer and its location, how to book the accommodation, and some points to think about before moving in. First, I want to talk about the ResLife BU programme and the student community. ResLife BU programme is something that we've put together exclusively for students who live in the accommodation we're going to be talking about today. The ResLife team are there on hand to help you with your transition to the accommodation and to give you the best time possible during your stay with us. It's exclusive for those living in the BU accommodation portal. No other students get access to the programme, and it revolves around three core principles, which is social, well-being and skills. I'm going to talk a little bit about each of those now. ResLife BU Social. ResLife BU Social, the team organise events and activities in order for you to meet as many new people as possible. We understand that this is for the first time away from home for many of you, and probably most of you have never lived in Bournemouth and don't know other people in Bournemouth. So the idea of the social is for us to provide events and activities for you to get you out of your flat and to meet other people, to create those all-important friendship networks and support communities. We do lots of different activities. In the past we've done things like paddleboarding, kayaking, FIFA tournaments, book clubs, fashion shows and open mic nights. But whatever you're into, there's something for everybody. ResLife BU Wellbeing is the second element to the programme, and this is all about supporting your health, welfare and overall comfort whilst living in our accommodation. We've got welfare coordinators who are specially trained staff who are on hand to chat about any concerns you might have whilst you're living with us, or if you need to get access to any more specific well-being services. They are there to help you to do that as quickly as possible. We also work with a company called Club Soda who are all about mindful drinking. Again, we understand not a lot of people are now choosing not to drink alcohol, or they are choosing to drink more responsibly. And Club Soda work with us to provide information and activities focused on that area of your experience. We also run specific wellbeing activities such as yoga sessions, massage, beach runs and walks, as well as the team of ResLife dogs who come into the halls for you to socialise with. And then around exam and revision time we also do lots of de-stress activities to try and sort of keep you calm and keep you focused on your academic studies. Finally, the third element is ResLife BU Skills. This is all about helping you transition into your new independent life in university. We understand that sometimes, setting up in your new independent life could be tricky. We're on hand to help you to develop existing skills and learn new ones. So this could be things to do with the living skills such as cleaning your flat, getting on with your flatmates, dealing with disputes when you fall out with your flatmates, perhaps over who's not cleaned up, helping you to work out how you to shop on a budget but also eat healthily. Co-curricular skills are things which are skills which are going to support your academic studies, so things like how to write a good essay, how to give a good presentation. Extracurricular skills are skills related to other interests, so we understand that university is not all about your academic studies and you may want to pick up new skills along the way, and we're here to help you do that as well. So that's the ResLife BU community. It's available in all of the accommodation we're about to talk about now. We have two campuses. We have the Talbot campus, which is in the middle of the screen there, and the Lansdowne campus, which is towards the bottom. The majority of the accommodation offered is in the BU portfolio can be found in the Lansdowne campus. We've also got our student village accommodation located on the Talbot campus, and we also have Corfe House, which is in Poole, over near Poole Park and the seafront on the left of the screen there. Lansdowne campus, just a few minutes walk away from Bournemouth Town Centre and the beach. It's home to our Faculty of Health and Social Sciences and the new Bournemouth Gateway building, which is in the final stages of being built. Travelling between our Lansdowne and Talbot campuses is really easy due to the bus services that run between the two. You can also cycle between the two campuses. There are cycle storages on secure cycle storage on all of the campuses and at all of the accommodation. So I'm going to talk now about some of the specific accommodation in the Lansdowne: Bailey Point, Chesil House, Cranbourne House, Dorchester House, Lyme Regis House and Purbeck House. Bailey Point first up, opened in 2019. Bailey Point is all the things you might want for your new home from home. Modern stylish hall of residence with 550 bedrooms. It's a mixed community of undergraduates and postgraduates and benefits from some great communal spaces, including a free-to-use on-site gym, 2 common rooms, a roof terrace and study spaces. You can see there the prices, the length of the contracts and the types of rooms that are available, top left-hand corner, and that's the same for all of the slides I'm about to show you. So that's Bailey Point. Next is Cranbourne House, that's next door to Bailey Point, home to about 500 students, all undergraduates, split over 6-7 bed flats. All the rooms are en suite. You've got a residence lounge and a 24/7 on-site team if you ever need anything. Chesil House, it's across the road from Bailey Point and Cranbourne House. Underneath Chesil House you've got a co-op local, so ideal if you need to pop out and grab a loaf of bread or a pint of milk. It's a bit smaller, this one. 200 students live in this accommodation, mixture of undergraduates and postgraduates. All the rooms are en suite. There's a common room, small roof terrace, and a 24/7 on-site team. Purbeck House, it's across the road from Bailey Point, this one. 500 undergraduate students live at this accommodation, spread across 5-7 bed flats, ensuite rooms in all of the bedrooms. There's a common room and a private study space. Really super friendly on-site team here. All the things you need to make your stay a great one. Dorchester House is a little bit further away from those 4 that I just talked about, but still located within Lansdowne. It's right next to the main Bournemouth railway station. It's home to 590 students, 60 postgraduates and everybody else undergraduates. Recently refurbished common rooms, 2 private study spaces, a free-to-use on-site gym, and again a 24/7 on-site team if you ever need anything. All of these sites we're talking about have laundries on site as well. And then finally, for the Lansdowne halls, we've got Lyme Regis House, recently given a bit of an uplift in 2019. All of the bedrooms benefit from 3/4 size double beds, new flooring, window blinds, all of the en-suites and the shared kitchens have had a refresh, and there is a residence lounge, private study area, which you can see in the bottom right there, and the residence lounge there has also got a communal residence kitchen. Again, 24/7 on-site team and laundry. Now we're going to talk about Corfe House, which is situated in Poole. Poole is a lively place. It's got down by Poole Quay, which is very close to Corfe House. You can see in the picture there. Lots of bars and restaurants right on the seafront. That's actually Poole Harbour that you can see there. There's a lot of water sports go on. In the middle of Poole Harbour you've got Brownsea Island, which is one of the rare few places that you can still see red squirrels. And then you are also very close to the Sandbanks area, which is a lovely stretch of sandy beaches, very popular in the summertime. Travel-wise, lots of buses that run to the main campuses. The university bus services take students over to both main campuses. Late night services run over the weekends as well. So a bit more specific information about Corfe House there. You've got the prices and the types of rooms that are available for the contract lengths. 308 students at this accommodation. Really good community feel. There's a residence lounge where the ResLife team puts on events and activities, and there's again 24/7 on-site team, maintenance on site. So if you ever need anything, everything is there that's at your disposal. Talbot campus is where we've got the student village. Talbot campus is about a 15-minute bike ride down to the main town centre and the Lansdowne campus. And then very close then to the town centre and the shops and the supermarkets. This is where you've got the main cluster of our faculties and the lecture theatres and seminar rooms, including the main student library, the student centre, which is the home to the student union. You've got Dillon's Bar on campus, you've got the student shop, you've got our Ask BU team, and you've so if you are in the student village, you've got all those amenities very close at hand. The student village itself is a cluster of shared student housing, accommodating 278 students in a nice leafy corner of the campus. All of the facilities are shared in the houses, and you can see the prices there and the lengths of the contracts. Finally, the option is for a Unilet shared house. This is for people who perhaps want a more independent style of living. These are houses out in the wider community that the university manages, provides all of the same services, shared kitchens, internet services. There's a maintenance team that you call on any time you need. There's 24/7 support available as well. Other people might like this because it's the only one that can offer a parking option. So if you want to bring your car, then you'll be using the on-street parking outside of the house. All the other options that we've talked about today in the Hall's residence, there is no parking, so you will not be able to bring a car. You will be able to bring your bikes. Booking accommodation, how you secure a room in one of these accommodations we've talked about so far, and access to the BU, ResLife BU programme. Booking accommodation can be easier. We do everything through our BU accommodation portal. It's all online. We think that you should choose where you want to live, so we will not allocate you to an accommodation. What will happen is that we will contact you when you are ready to, when you're eligible and ready to book your accommodation. You will log into your accommodation portal, see what's available, make your selection, and book it there and then online. The website link that you've got there has got more information about how you do that. We also have an accommodation guarantee for all undergraduate and postgraduate students. Again, the details of that accommodation guarantee are available online. Just a little bit more detail here about the booking process. So once you log in with your BU account, you can see on the screenshot there, you then register for your accommodation guarantee, which basically registers your interest in our accommodation. That's called stage 1. At stage 1, you also let us know about any medical conditions or access requirements, or if you have a family partner or dependents, in order that we can then contact you and discuss your particular needs at that point. Stage 2 is then when you are eligible to go on and view what's available and to book your accommodation. So you can see there from the screenshot how it presents. There are various filters down the left hand side, so you can filter down based upon your preferences, and you can also see who's already booked into a particular flat, so you can see how many other residents are already in that flat. So just to summarise, the booking process is stage 1, when BU is your firm choice. That's when you register your interest and confirm your guarantee. Stage 2 is when you go on to reserve and then book your room by paying and signing the accommodation contract. Your rent, which was in the top left of the previous slides if you remember, your rent also includes the 12-month unlimited BU bus pass, covers all university buses and some local buses too, also covers the high-speed internet access that you get and pays all of the bills and gives you access to the ResLife BU programme. So finally, just a few thoughts for when you come to the point of moving in. Now, we understand this might be the first time you've moved away from home. Even if it's not, then there's a few bits and pieces to consider. Preparing yourself before you come to start thinking about the kind of life, your new independent life you're going to be living in the shared flat or house with other students. What are the kind of things that you need to prepare for? So we recommend thinking about things like cleaning, how you're going to keep your flat clean, your house clean, how you're going to how you're going to do your shopping. You're going to sort of going to contribute and buy the essentials like washing up liquid and then buying your own food. And how are you going to deal with it when ultimately at some point you probably will fall out one of your flatmates? How are you going to resolve that? The ResLife BU team are on hand to help you with all of those things when you've moved in. Getting things covered, all of the accommodation is covered by basic contents insurance. That's part of the rental price as well. The company that provides that's called Ensley. Will provide you with all of the policy details before you arrive, so you can see exactly what's covered under that policy. Space Saver, this is just to flag up that the student accommodation, all of the rooms are roughly about the same sort of size. If you go onto the website and look at the individual accommodation web pages, then all of the different room sizes are available there. So you'll see that the bedrooms are not massive, probably a bit smaller than what you're used to at home. And you'll obviously need to get used to being a bit more sort of economical with your space. So we say don't bring the whole contents of your household with you. Come down, bring your essentials, bring enough to get yourself started. You can always go out and pick up the other bits or pop back home and grab the rest of the stuff at a later date. You can learn more about preparing to move into your BU accommodation on the website. Again, the link's on the web page there. Okay, that's the end of this this presentation. If you are watching this video as part of one of our virtual open day events, you'll be able to speak to a member of the BU accommodation team in our UniBuddy chat room. If you're not watching this as part of an open day event, then you can contact us using the contact details at the bottom left of the screen there. We'll be happy to help you with any queries that you might have. So thank you for sticking with the presentation. I hope that was useful for you, and enjoy the rest of your day.